Dr. Mike, it was nice speaking with you today. You know, this is one of those ideas that it's a major problem. You see, Dr. Mike knows his business, and he's a guy that takes care of animals. He's a vet. He's a doctor, veterinarian. He's the guy. I mean, and he deals with poop, and he's got an idea that how to deal with $70 million, $70 million dollars. Steve, what are you thinking? It's 70 million dogs. What's on my brain? What am I thinking about? There's so many dogs out there. I've had large dogs. You take your dog for a walk. The dog poops. You got to pick it up with some type of bag and carry it around. You find a garbage. It's a mess. It stinks. I don't like it. And Mike has come up with a better idea. That's what I like about it. And it's called the Porta Scoop. Now, you know what's nice about this, too, is that it basically says it's a portable pooper scooper. And Mike was telling me that people really don't like to talk about poop. But today, I'm enjoying talking about poop because I think it's actually kind of funny. It's fast and easy for cleanup. It has all these features. Look at all these features it can do. Mike, it's got too many features. Kind of narrow it down a little bit. You can't do everything. I think it walks and talks, too. It cannot do all those things. I would narrow this down a little bit. But here are the facts, and I think it's right. You know, picking up poop is smelly, dirty job, and he's got a better idea. But you know what I don't like about this sell sheet? I like the product. It looks great. Look at that. But it doesn't show the size. I mean, when I looked at this, I thought, how big is this? How do I roll it? I mean, can I put it in my trunk? How big is it? It has no relationship to size until I saw a video. I realized it snaps right on your belt. How great. But you need to have the size and you need a picture of someone wearing it on their belt because it just looks too big. And you're like, and what is it? Have a dog and have someone down there using it. Show how it's used on your sell sheet. This is not a great sell sheet. You need to fix it.
That's also, not one of mine.
Of course, it's not one of yours. Okay, but you know what else though I do like, Dr. Mike? I like your video here, right, on YouTube. I like it. Everybody watch this. It's very short, very sweet. It shows exactly what it should do, and I like it. Also, Mike, Dr. Mike, you need to have a website. Now, you've got some other website you gave to me. So what? Have its own personal website. You have to. Because people need to find this product. All right, so let's go watch it now.
Are you tired of using your hands and a thin plastic bag to pick up after your dog while on a walk? Well, that's disgusting and embarrassing. Well, finally, there's a better solution. The Porta Scoop, designed by a veterinarian. The Porta Scoop has a built-in scoop and onboard storage compartment. But that's not all. The Porta Scoop comes with our custom biodegradable bags to make cleaning up quick and easy. And the bags keep the unit clean and sanitary. And bags can be stored right on board for the next time used. But that's not all. The Porta Scoop comes with a carry strap, a high-intensity LED, reflective tape strip, a belt clip, and comes in 4 exciting colors. So take back your walk and get a Porta Scoop today.
It walks, it talks, it even picks up the dog poop. Dr. Mike, great video, a lot of fun. In fact, I think there's even another one I saw on MySpace. I like it, but I think your sell sheet could be a little stronger. But here are the problems. Because I called Mike. I said, Mike, how can I help you? Where are the problems? Your sell sheet needs to be fixed. So what? That's easy. And he said, Steve, we're showing it to some of the big buyers, and we cannot get them to engage. We cannot get them to place an order. For some reason, you know, they don't want to take the risk. All right, so let's take the weight. Let's take away the risk from these guys. You know how you do it? Take your product. Now, you've heard me say this before, you guys. Take your product, put it down into a local pet store. Not the big guys. Don't go to the big guys yet. Go to the local guys. Go down there to your local guy, introduce yourself, and say, look, I want to put this in your store on consignment. Heck, even give them away for free, a couple of them. Put a nice display. But if you give them away for free, make sure he puts them on the front counter. And make sure he even talks to the people about it, right? And you tell them, I'm going to come back in 2 weeks, and I want to see how many you sold. And I want to ask for a testimonial. And I would do that for about 10 stores. That's how I would build the demand. I would bring it, I would show it, and see what people say about it. Because those big stores aren't going to do anything. Start local, then go national. Start small, then go big. Start small, big. Sometimes we want to do this huge thing. We want to contact the biggest companies first. But I say, forget that. Those guys, they're going to be there. They're not going anywhere. Service the small guy. Go to those small pet stores. I love those small pet stores. In fact, there's one, every time I go to lunch, I walk by, I love looking at the dogs. I love the local pet store. Go to him first, get to know the guy, and put him in there, and then start to sell. Build that demand. Get those testimonials. Take that, and then go to the big guys, and show them what you've done in 6 months at the smaller stores. That's the way you take away, the risk. You have testimonials, you've got sales results, and then show it to them now. They will like it, they'll appreciate it, and they'll take your product. So thank you very much, Dr. Mike.